We got Islaw, 17 years old, 21,000 tournament cards, won 436,000 challenge. Oh, Benny who? Benny who's up first?
Benny. All right, here we go. Royal Ghost on the left-hand side. Just trying to get off a little bit here. We got Islaw versus Benny Who. Islaw was not able to play yet. We haven't seen him. This is going to be the finals of the winner's bracket. Team Cheese versus the Frog Army. We go. Giant coming down on the left-hand lane. Oh, no. The P.E.K.K.A. gonna just destroy the Giant. And just like that, Islaw is gonna slaughter that Giant as the P.E.K.K.A. is walking to the... Oh! This is like when you're down. Oh, no. Oh. That's unfortunate. Is that one of the worst things to watch in the game, you think, when a P.E.K.K.A. just is on the tower?
You feel very helpless. I do apologize. I was creating that Twitter.
That's all right. Here comes Benny Who versus Islaw. Here comes the Goblin Gang on the left-hand lane. Electro Wizard coming down. Giant Lumberjack is coming out, but whoa! So much damage coming off. The Lumberjack is continuing to assault everything. 1306 life left on the left-hand side. Tower for Islaw. He has every answer he needs now for Benny Who's push. Benny Who trying to get the value off. Can he do it? That is the $1,000,000 question. Miner coming in on the left-hand lane. The minions as well. The Dark Goblin. The Goblin that is of the Dart variety.
Nice Goblin Gang block on the minions coming in. I got to say, I think Benny's regretting not going with that Pump Muskie deck. But 898 damage to get. He can make it happen. He can make it happen. Giant in front of the Night Witch. Oh, Battle Ram on the right-hand side by Islaw. Countered by the minion horde by Benny Who, followed by the Giant. He's coming in hot and heavy on the right-hand side. Nice poison by Islaw. It's going to take out his minion horde. Goblin Gang on the Giant, and another poison down. Ooh. And he's going to have to defend that P.E.K.K.A. And EWIZ coming in on his king. This is not looking good for Benny Who. He's going to need a miracle. He's going to have to let some damage go and go for that one tower at least.
Well, we're not going to be able to see Soaking versus Benny Who now.
Well, with a revival, you never know, right?
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. Guys, if you are just here, ESWC Clan Wars, what happens is you see 3 people on each team. Here's the kicker, though. There might only be 3 people on each team, but once all 3 players are eliminated, they get to choose a player to revive. That player who they revive then will play. Pretty much, you lose your out matches. It's kind of his back is always going to be against the wall. It's always going to be match point against that team. He's got to either run the table or he loses once, the team is eliminated. But Soaking, Islaw, talking it over, and we might see that matchup, but now...
Why did you think Benny Who didn't go with his Pump Muskie? I mean, the Pump 3 Muskie deck that he was using did very well for him. He was on fire.
He used a couple. I mean, here's the thing. He ran the table last time, winning 4. He's been using a lot of different decks, and the deck of choice just, was his Giant deck, and unfortunately, it was the wrong choice. But let's get right into the next match coming out here.
Canario, starting with the bats. Islaw coming in with the Mega Minion, excuse me. A lot of Megas going on. Mega Minions coming down, and he's going to start with the Night Witch at the back. Canario's coming in with the Royal Ghost and the Skeleton Barrel. Royal Ghost is going to get right on the Night Witch, but the bats will soon devour. Baby Dragon to counter the barrel. Miner on the left-hand side by Kangaroo. And nice Goblins shanking the Miner on the left. Inferno Dragon will take out the Baby Dragon. And so far, pretty even exchange. Islaw's got a couple 300 HP lead. But how will he handle the Royal Ghost? Does he have nothing to aggro the Ghost? Oh, the Night Witch sacrifices herself. NATO's it back. Poison is down, and will the Inferno Dragon lock on the tower? He's hungry, he's tasting it, and he's locked on.
That is
nice
so
zap by
much
Kangaroo.
damage on the...
Oh, I'm sorry.
All
Refresh.
right,
I'll
here
do it
we go.
again.
Canario and Ice Claw. Baby Dragon on the left-hand side for Ice Claw. Miner on the right. That's going to clear out the right-hand side tower. Ice Claw. Baby Dragon on the left. Canario trying.
Good call by Isla. Just letting the tower go and just charging up with a golem push.
Yeah, I mean,
That
here
King
comes the
Power
Royal
Act.
Ghost, though. You leave it?
Nah.
You gotta leave it,
Nah,
right?
Just leave it. Let the king take care of it. It is what it is. Kangaroo's got to have enough elixir to deal with that Inferno Dragon and get that push going.
This is gonna be
Poison
big.
down by
He doesn't have a
King.
zap,
Oh,
though.
my-
Oh, my! No way! He misses the tower!
He missed the tower. Oh, no.
No, that would have been huge value, but
no.
unfortunately, that's not.
I mean, that would have been the difference of a one-card cycle defense.
Yeah,
wow.
100%.
Oh,
Not looking too good right now. Here comes the huge push. The Mega Knight is just absolutely demolishing everything. The poison's coming down. You might have just
Nice.
tornadoed, but it's not going to give you any value.
Oh, Royal Ghost getting to the tower. Bat's gonna devour the Mega Minion. Barrels coming on in with the Royal Ghost. Skeleton Barrel will blow up on the tower, and that is all she wrote. You know, if that rocket hit, he might have been able to rocket cycle and you know, try for a Hail Mary, but that's it. You know, Kangaroo, very well played.
Yep,
Tying it up 1-1.
perfectly played, and congratulations to Canario. He's gonna make his team now 1-1, picking up the slack, and it looks like Soaking is gonna take over for Team Queso and
Actually, I
gonna
take that back. If that rocket would have hit, that still wouldn't have made a difference.
Oh no, it wouldn't have made that much of a
was
difference
it.
at all.
That was it.
No, it's unfortunate because that rocket, though, I feel like was the turning point in the game. Not so much that it didn't hit or didn't do any damage, but just right after that happened, everything started going downhill.
It's like a ninth inning. You're a baseball team. You get your rally caps on. It's just a morale deboost.
You got the rally
boost your opponent.
monkey. You know, I used to play baseball when I was younger, and we used to have a rally monkey that we used to hang up on the fence, you know, when we were ready to go. And, you know, it just gives you that morale boost, you know. Sometimes just believing in something, even superficial, you know, helps out, you know.
I'm gonna make a prediction. So my prediction is that Soaking and Benny Who both revived 3-3. That's a possibility, right?
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I want to see. Down to the wire, both of them out. All right, you got the Skeleton Barrel coming in on the right-hand side by Kangaroo. Inferno Dragon on the left. Nice poison by Soaking. Gonna value the bats, the skeletons, and the barrel. Very good value on his poison. E-Wizard coming in on the left-hand side by Soaking. Blocked by the Miner. Princess Tower will pop off the E-Wizard. Will he back up the Miner with anything? Oh, Lumberjack on the Miner. We have a Lumberjack, baby. Royal Ghost coming in on the Lumberjack on the left-hand side. Ice Spirit by Soaking. That will allow Lumberjack to... Oh, no. Zap by Kangaroo. The Royal Ghost will live.
And we'll get a shot off on the tower. I mean, that Royal Ghost, it goes invisible, and it will not be denied once it gets invisible. You got to drop something. You know, and you lose value no matter what. You know, when it has one life, you're losing value if you even try to kill it.
Good poison on E-Wizard and the Princess Tower. Inferno Dragon will keep the E-Wizard in the poison. Bats over the Miner. Now he's got to deal with the Miner, or the Bats, Inferno Dragon, and a couple loose Larrys there from the Skeleton Barrel. He's zapped, but that Miner's still going to chip away. Soaking is in some trouble. 20 seconds till a double time. Both players have one card left unshown. Who's packing the heat? Who's got the golem? I think Soaking's got the golem. Nope, Pekka. Darn.
Pekka for Stoke. Right here, Canario thrown down a Royal Ghost. This Royal Ghost is going to get absolutely annihilated. There's going to be a Mega Knight for Canario. And this is going to be the biggest push in the game, in my opinion. Can Soaking get enough damage here to make it worth it? Here comes the Miner in on the right-hand lane with a Lumberjack. It's coming in. It's coming in fast, and it's going to start swinging. That's going to be a tower. He pretty much just gave up the tower on the right-hand lane. Can he... know why, but that is so much damage. What was Canario thinking there?
I think he was put back because he had the Mega Knight down the back. Soaking had the P.E.K.K.A. And Soaking definitely had the advantage going into this push. And just threw him off tilt. You know, the tilt-a-whirl, baby. P.E.K.K.A. gonna take out the Mega Knight on the right-hand side. Lumberjack with the assist. Bats and Skeleton Barrel on the left. Soaking blocks with the E-Wizard. Very, very nice value. The P.E.K.K.A.'s raged on the right-hand side from the Lumberjack dying.
He's gonna let it happen? He just let it happen!
Oh my!
Oh no, that P.E.K.K.A. That was the world's fastest P.E.K.K.A. Can we get a time on that? Does anybody have like a stopwatch? Like on how fast that P.E.K.K.A. was moving? That thing was like moving to the grooving. I mean,
wow. That Lumberjack. Oh, the Rage P.E.K.K.A. man.
That's the new OP true, man. The Rage P.E.K.K.A. We're gonna call it the
Rekka. The Rage P.E.K.K.A. It's the Rekka. There you go. There's my corny joke back at you.
The Rekka.
Yeah.
The roof was on fire. I mean, come on. That was pretty good though.
Thank you.
That P.E.K.K.A. was burning calories, man. I mean, he was huffing and puffing. Oh man. Like, that is one of those situations where if you are the Mega Knight player, you have a disadvantage in that matchup, but he did so much damage early. I'm just surprised he was not able to find the last 1,000. You know what I mean? That one push, the Lumberjack Miner on the right-hand side with the zap to clear out the bats was the difference in the game. And then the P.E.K.K.A. at the end, I mean, can't just let a P.E.K.K.A.
Stoking was in a big deficit going into the double elixir. Big deficit. But when that P.E.K.K.A. and the Mega Knight, those both being your tanks, I mean, P.E.K.K.A. has the advantage just on a one-on-one basis.
Yeah, 100%.
The Rekka made it happen. Oh, we have a pump. Oh, I'm going to refresh, sorry.
All right, here we go. That pump is going to get taken out. No big deal. Ice Wizard and Mega Minion on the left-hand side. Bandit's going to clear out.
Ice Wizard will block the Bandit. And Spear Gods will work it down. Oh, will that Miner get on the King? Oh, the Miner's on Stoking's King.
That's a tongue twister right there. The Stoking's King. All right, here's a pump down on the middle side for Megalino. That's going to get poisoned down. Soaking so far playing this beautifully. I do give a little advantage to Soaking here in this matchup. I mean, the Graveyard's taken out. The first pump was huge. If Megalino was somehow able to defend that, maybe this would have been a different story. But as of right now, Megalino is in trouble. 3 Musketeers are played. This is the only deck I think in the game that could have possibly saved Megalino. Comes the
Miner down on the left. Bats and the Muskie will get NATO'd back. Both Muskies are working down the hut, working down the Ice Golem. The Muskie is going to get on the tower. Little bit of damage on the right tower, and the one Muskie takes out the Mega Minion. Nice exchange. We got 4 seconds till double time. Megalino's going to do another attempt at that pump. Soaking's throwing down the poison, so he needs to be ready for those that three Muskie counter.
Yeah, the thing about Soaking is he hasn't done enough damage to that right side tower to make me feel confident about his chances in the game now. If he did another, let's just say 800, 900 damage to the right-hand side, he'd be in a much better position right now. 3 Muskies is a pretty nice counter
that
to
poison value too.
The deck that Soaking is playing right now. And this is not going to be good. I mean, Soaking might lose right here. This is just a huge push. But wow, he leaves an Ice Wizard. Wow, Megalino is just soaking damage.
That's a tongue twister.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Like, just like we were saying before, Soaking needed to find that 800 damage, and I think he found it. You know, 661 now on the right-hand side.
Megalino did split his Muskies the right way, so Soaking couldn't poison chip his tower again. But, I don't know, 661, he's going to try to make a push on the left with the Bandit. Bandit's going to be stopped by the Ice Wizard. Gobs on, trying to block the double huts.
I mean, if he gets a couple of more goblins to connect on the tower, this is going to be the game. Oh, no.
That poison value, oh, that's it.
Yeah, that was a huge mistake.
He's going to go Hail Mary on the left. Miner, Bats, Bandit, and the Ice Golem and Ice Wizard are going to try to stop it on the left. And the NATO.
Good
And he
NATO.
cycled to the Poison Log. That's all that's got to happen. Oh, Graveyard. Graveyard Poison Log. That's it.
No, he's going for the home run, but it's over. It's going to be Soaking taking the victory versus Megalino. And the story of this game was he needed that 800 damage to somehow happen in the game, and he found it, you know? He found it in double elixir time, and he found it on the back of a goblin, you know? He found it on the back.
He's the king of comebacks, man. Yeah. He's like both games. Just wow. Just adapting to your opponent's play style and switching it up. Very well played. 100%.
100%. And now we have a revival time. And what this revival time means, guys, is this pretty much means that the Asus
We're going to see
Rog...
Soaking versus Benny Who. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I'm
just super pumped.
We're going to get it. We said we were going to get it, and it looks like Benny Who is taking the stage. You are absolutely right. Soaking versus Benny Who is the best Spaniard in the world.
Benny Who will become legend if he can go 3 in a row against. Pretty much, guys. Benny Who has to take out all 3 members of Team Queso,
and then probably have to take out Soaking again.
Yes,
that's the beauty of this. He has to take out Soaking more than likely twice, which is, I mean, come on, how that's insane. That's insane.
He will become legend if he makes this happen.
Yeah,
absolute legend.
I agree. And here's the thing. He started making his presence known in the SLO and Gamer G Masters, and he's starting his road. You know, he's 16, he's a young kid, and he's just starting his journey right now. You know, it's the beginning for him. And if he can take down Soaking and run the table, let's just say if he runs the table again, right? He wins, you know, he takes care of Soaking. He's got to be considered one of the best, you know? There's no other way around it.
No doubt. It doesn't look like he's running his pump deck, unfortunately. I really wanted to see that. Soaking switching it up. We're going to see some Hunter play. Soaking's a 2 elixir deficit right now, and who's got a slight advantage. It's going to start with the Knight at the back.
Mega Knight in the back. What do you think? What do you think of the Hunter ever since it got the little buff that it got?
Definitely seeing more of it. I'm a lot of the who I consider pros on my channel who play it quite often. They're really loving it. I think it's right where it needs to be. It's not overpowered, but it's balanced enough to be able to be made a choice. Because you know when you have a 4 elixir Hunter, you know, plenty of other cards you can put for 4 elixir, and Clash Royale wants to get that use percentage, you know, even with the cards that would be equivalent to it.
I agree.
Although I'm surprised we're not seeing more mini P.E.K.K.A.s with the mini P.E.K.K.A buff.
Yeah, 100%. But here comes an Expo on the left-hand lane. Look at this test. Oh, what a log. Soaking trying to pull out the Expo here. He does have the advantage in this matchup. And
double time now. He's got to make that Expo stick.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. He does have the advantage in the matchup, so he isn't too worried right now. Benny Who is like rocking back and forth. You can see him like going back and forth. How am I going to win this matchup?
I think Benny Who's got this because Soaking came back the last couple matches. Now that he's not in a hole, I'm calling it for Benny Who. That's just my opinion.
Benny Who?
That rocket value, pocket rocket.
Oh.
Barrels out, Hunter on the Knight, log on the barrel, good log. How will Benny Who defend the Hunter? Right hand side, Hunter's creeping on in, Princess on the Hunter, working him down. Ice Spirit on the right hand side, Expo and Ice Golem are down. Expo is popping off the Knight. We got a barrel up, he logs the barrel. Expo is on the left-hand side. Mega Minion slapping down the Tesla. Ice Spirit will get on the Ice Golem and Expo, but the Expo needs to break through. This Expo has to connect to the tower. The Hunter's going to work down the Goblin Gang. Ice Spirit down. Nice log on the Goblin barrel.
Take
The
care of business.
Expo doesn't connect.
He does not connect, but here comes Soaking though. Needs to get down an Expo. The problem is his next Expo is going to get rocked. He knows that. So he can throw out an Expo if he wants to, but more than likely, just
He
rock
just
it is
activate
going
the
to
king with a fireball?
Whoa.
Oh, he's going for the... Okay, so Soaking thinks they're going to tie, so right now they're going for tower damage.
Yes,
Why did he...
just said, I'm going to go for the tie. I got Fireball. You got it. Oh, look at this. The shake and bake. Ricky Bobby. Expo on the right-hand lane. This could be huge. Is he going to get down? Beautiful Fireball, but he's got to get down a log. It comes a little late. Oh, no. Beautifully played by Benny Who. As Benny Who is amped up, he's jumping around.
Enchantin, is it total tower damage? Or
yes,
weakest...
total tower damage. Total tower damage.
All right, so that guy, that's why they're going after the king with the fireball as well. Wow, this is gonna be gonna be amazing. Expo's down, rocket on the Expo. Yes.
Yes, you have to. You have to. There's no other option right now. If that Expo connects on your tower, you are gonna take the L. But this is big. How are you gonna deal with this princess? Guards? Oh, the problem is he can't afford to take any damage. And this is big. Any little bit of damage could be the difference between a loss and a win.
Trying to do this math in your head to see where you need to be at.
Yeah, right. You need to count.
Is a lot. Expo
Left-hand
is
side.
probably gonna nuke it. Yep. Rocket is out. Man. Goblin barrel's out.
Oh no, Soaking.
He's got Benny Who's got to get Soaking to use his log, not on the barrel. I think that would be a nice little gap
100%.
there.
Soaking said good game, but I don't think it's over yet. I think Soaking can come back. I think Soaking can win this game on tower damage.
It takes one slip. Oh, Soaking had the fireball. That Princess is gonna get a couple chips in.
Oh no, that could be the difference in the game. That one princess. I mean, this is coming down close because Soaking can fireball the tower and the king. Oh no. All right. Log. Good log. Ugh. This is like so. Oh no. Oh man, it's like you gotta save yourself.
Oh, Soaking just needs a little bit of Expo love on the tower. Rocket. Oh, Benny Who, great call. End of the game. Rocket the tower instead of the Expo.
And there it is. Benny Who gonna take it for the Asus Rog army as Team Queso will fall to the losers bracket. Mind you guys, it's not over yet. This was the winners bracket final, which means both of these teams are still available. Now they're not out. No big deal. Benny Who with the victory, keeping the Rog
I'm telling
army
you, my
alive.
prediction is gonna come true. Benny Who is gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then it's Benny Who and the Soaking Revival last match.
I mean, that's what you called. You called the Soaking Revival. So, guys, right now it's Rog Army versus Team Queso. Queso is right now in elimination mode, where if Benny Who loses, it's out. It's 3-2. If Benny Who beats Coochie-Coo, then it will then go into a revival state for Team Queso, and then it'll be the final match of the game, obviously. But this could be the final as well if Benny Who loses.
And how much money's on the line, Enchantin?
20,000 euro is on the line. That's approximately 2,300 for like.
According to Google, $24,854. Wow, that's a lot of. I might as well say 25,000.
I would run. I would be there, man. I'd be like, I live in Europe. This is a Europe only tournament, but I would be living in Europe.
I refreshed.
Yeah, I would be living in Europe. 100%, man. I would be there. I'd be in Europe. I mean, I technically lived in Europe for 3 months casting the CCGS Europe, so I could kind of say I'm in Europe.
I guess my girlfriend would get mad for that one though.
Lumberjack
running away with Enchantin.
What's up?
I said I guess my girlfriend would get mad at me for that one. I'm running away with Enchantin to Europe.
Running away? Oh no, he'd leave you.
All right, well we have a hut. What is Benny Who's last 2 cards? Coochie-Coo, will he be doing the hut the double hut special with the barbs. I'm feeling it. We got the Hog Rider coming in, Night Witch and Mega Minion defending the Hog Rider and minions. Again, this is where the faster bat spawn from the Night Witch buff really does come in handy against those Hog Riders. Right now, Benny who's got a 1 elixir lead along with 100 HP lead, but it's still anybody's game. Benny, Coochie-Coo, excuse me. He's got 2 cards left unshown. Benny's got 1. I think Coochie-Coo's hiding the golem. What do you think? That or a Mega Knight?
Yeah, I think he might be hiding something as well. I think it's going to be a golem. And there's a Hog Rider. A little bit of damage off on this hut. Oh, just doesn't get that last hit. That last nerf cycle of the Hog Rider was a difference there. Oh, man. Crazy. Here comes Inferno Dragon on the right hand.
There's golem. Oh, man.
You got
to call it.
The golem, I mean, that's just the golem deck that's running around. That's the one that I use. Oh, Hog Rider minions left side. This is going to be a lot of damage. That could be in a tower.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Be like Elsa from Frozen and just go for that 3 crown.
Elsa.
Oh, no, he didn't zap him. Oh, the Inferno Dragon's going to work down his golem. He needed to really just let that tower go and just go all out on the right. He's got another golem coming on down. That Inferno Dragon.
There's 2 Inferno Dragons.
Now
oh, no.
Coochie-Coo, all right, nice zap. That golem gets
no, it's
frozen.
Not gonna connect.
It
it's not going to get there.
The does not blow up on the tower. Oh, that is brutal.
Benny who? It might be a soaking Benny who final for the winner's bracket final. This isn't the grand final.
That would just blow my mind. Benny who's on fire right now. Right where the mistake was made there is not just going all behind the golem. Sometimes you gotta live and let die. Know that tower on the left is gonna go.
Yeah.
If he would have just not worried about it and got that flying machine back behind his full initial big push, that might have turned out differently. But sometimes you're committing, but then you just I'll put it in Enchantin terms. It's like you're with a girl for a while, you want to get married, but you're about to, then you don't, and you're about to. Got to make that commitment full on for the tower, and that's it.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. This is gonna be close though. It's 3-3. It's the revival, and we're gonna find out who they revive. Oh, baby,
we
think
know
they're reviving
right?
them.
I mean, we know.
We know. We already know.
We know. So will Benny Who become legend, guys? If you're just joining us, they were down. Rog Army was down 1-3. Team Queso just needed 1 more left. Benny Who was the revival. Benny Who winning 2 in a row, brought it up to 3-3. Whoever gets 4 first wins. Right now it's Benny Who versus Soaking. This is it. This is it, baby.
Yeah, and if you're wondering why Surgical Goblin is not playing for Team Queso, is he played for another Queso squad to try to qualify them to get here, and that's how hard it was to get to here. Only Millennium and Queso were auto qualified here. Everybody else had to fight through a gauntlet of amazing teams: Heretic, Giant, Sandstorm, Nova, Tribe. All these powerhouse teams did not make it here, and the Rog Army and Akurashi are the 2 teams that are still in here. Akurashi waiting in the wing in the losers bracket. And as you can see, the Asus Rog Army here, they deserve to be. As you can see right now, this is 3-3 versus Team Queso, arguably one of the best teams in the world, and probably one of the best, if not the best team in Europe. So if the Rog Army can take him down, if Benny Who can take down the entire Team Queso squad, there's nothing but props to love you.
If my prediction comes true, I'm gonna lose my mind. If Benny Who takes us, he's gonna be legend. I want to see that 3 Muskie pump deck from Benny Who. Come on, that deck versus Soaking's Golem deck. That would just make my day. But this gameplay has just been amazing. Like, this is the most epic ending you could ask for a round. Like, 2 of the players who've been on fire from each team, 3-on-3, both players revived. Benny Who just doing the impossible. Can he win that 3 in a row?
Well, we're going to find out as we get into... Here it is. There's a knight on the right-hand side. Goblin Gang as well on the left. Ice Golem is going to defend this. It's looking like we're going to see bait versus Graveyard? Maybe Graveyard from Soaking and bait on Benny Who's side. This might be the two decks that we're going to see right here. Here comes the barrel. Ooh. Yeah. These spear goblins, though, are just so annoying. Like whenever I see a goblin hut, I just like shake my head and just like rage. But then again, I would rather see a goblin hut over bait every single day of it. So I'm not really complaining. What would you rather see? A bait deck or a goblin hut? All right, here it is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
On the
I'm not hitting my push talk. I say I have 150,000 games played with beatdown decks. You know that answer, brother. Definitely huts or anything over Zap bait deck. Yeah. or excuse me, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh my goodness! Beautiful log there from Soaking and.
Oh, we have a Tesla on Benny Who. Haven't seen many of those.
Yeah, running the Tesla rocket bait version. Anticipating maybe a Expo from Soaking, but that was not the answer. Soaking has a graveyard. He's not fooling anybody right now.
5 seconds till double. Oh, here we go. Double elixir, double huts. More huts, more fun, baby. Ice Wizard coming on the right-hand side. Ice Spirit and Knight to defend. Rocketing the huts. Burn it down. Ice Wizard and the 2 Spear Gobs will work the king or work the knight down a little bit. There's the graveyard. There's the poison, clipping the princess, defending with the Ice Golem and Mega Knight, getting some good damage in with the graveyard poison. Benny Who had to put a Tesla to defend. Very nice. Soaking's pushing back. Log on the barrel. Princess coming around. How's Soaking gonna deal with the princess? Let's see. Mega Knight. Oh, nice knight placement. Saves the princess. Ice Spirit just freezing the Mega Knight. Barrels down. Soaking's probably gonna he's gonna NATO it, not log it. Wow.
Right, now he's got the pressure. Now he's got the.
What do you think Benny Who has, Jan? What do you think his last card is? Nice poison.
His last card? Probably a Logger's that. Or Tornado.
I want to see Mirror, y'all. I want to see
one of those
double rocket Mirror. I know it's never gonna happen.
Never know.
I would break. I would literally just lose my mind. Ice Wizard and behind the Ice Golem. A lot of ice going on. Ice, baby. And the graveyard's down on the left-hand side. Benny's going to log. Poison's down by Soaking. Chipping away at the Knight Tower. Princess behind the King on Benny Who. Sneakily shooting her arrows around. Goblin Gang is down. Benny Who's got to pull something amazing.
He do it. That's the $1 million question. There's a princess down on the right-hand lane. The gun barrel as well. The logs are always coming out on time for Soaking. He just needs to slow play this. Play it as slow as humanly possible, and he will win this game. Graveyard cycle beats log bait every day of the week. All he needs to do is slow chip. He's got the goblin huts to continue the pressure. There's really not much that Benny Who can do. I mean, if he drops a, hut. I mean, what are you supposed to do? You can't rocket the hut. You know what I mean? I mean, you could,
yeah,
but
this is a rough matchup for Benny Who as far as deck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have an answer for this.
I mean, Benny Who's rocket is if he had poison, it'd be a lot better matchup because he'd be able to clear the huts better. But he's just stuck in a situation where there's really nothing he could do. It's just. The rocket's kind of useless in this matchup for him, and it's unfortunate, because what is he supposed to do? Rocket the hut behind the tower? Well, if he does that, then he's going to have a graveyard, just like this that Soaking is playing. Soaking just playing this absolutely phenomenal.
He can do. It's just,
yeah.
I mean, it'd be one hell of an ending to this hero's tale, but I think this is it.
Oh, no!
He needed, there's a window!
Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my god, look at his Soaking. Soaking is in panic mode right now. He knows he still has the game in his hand. He knows he still has the game won, but it just got a lot more interesting. One more mistake and he can lose the game now. Oh no, he's just Soaking, damn it! I mean, he's still so far ahead, but still, 40 seconds left. You cannot afford to keep Soaking damage.
It's the momentum. Benny Who's gonna get in that momentum.
got the momentum. Here comes another barrel of goblins. Oh, baby. Look at that. He's poisoning the king tower now. Soaking is playing. I'm going to win this game by tower damage. And it looks like Benny Who's going to need to just end the game. In 18 seconds, I don't think he can do it.
He needs, yeah.
Oh.
No, I gotta say, you gotta give it up to Benny. That was well played, but
yeah, GG. Soaking and Team Queso, the Cheeseinator, is going to take the victory. And there it is. Soaking and Team Queso gonna be moving on to the grand final.
I gotta say, wow. I mean, amazing playing by Soaking. That was phenomenal. But also, yeah, gotta give it up to Benny Who, man. Coming back from a 3-1 deficit and then being faced up against that kind of deck matchup. Talk about against all odds.
He is a legend in my eyes. He beat Soaking once in that matchup. It's hard to beat somebody twice, you know? Hard to beat somebody.
Oh, man.
Oh. What?
This gameplay is out of control.
Yeah, I mean, Benny Who brought it as close as you can bring it to, you know, victory. I mean, he played
pour offrir la victoire à son équipe. Alors, première question comme d'habitude, toujours la même. Comment est-ce que tu te sens? First question, always the same. How do you feel right now? You're in the finals.
Yes, right now I'm really happy. The trainings did his work. I'm really happy.
Il est évidemment très content et il est content aussi que l'entraînement ait porté ses fruits. J'avais une question par rapport à un deck que tu as joué, c'est un deck Hunter Archix. Est-ce que tu peux nous dire un petit peu ce que tu penses de ce deck? I have a question about a deck you played, the X-Bow with the Hunter. What do you think about that deck?
I think it's the top 3 on the decks right now because it's really solid against every deck.
Il pense que c'est carrément dans le top 3 des meilleurs decks du moment parce que c'est tout simplement fort contre tous les decks de la méta. Plus généralement, j'ai une question. Pour un tournoi comme celui-ci en équipe, combien est-ce que de decks est-ce que tu prépares pour venir ici? I have a question, more general question. How much decks do you prepare for such a competition in total?
And I think I have like 10 decks that are really solid. And I train like against counter and I practice a lot with that decks. And I think with that deck I can win everything.
Donc en fait, il a une dizaine de decks qui s'entraîne énormément avec du coup une palette de 10 decks et il s'entraîne surtout contre tous les contres pour essayer de les maîtriser un maximum. Une dernière question du coup par rapport à ces decks, est-ce qu'il va y avoir des surprises en termes de decks lors de la grande finale? One last question, will there be any surprise in your decks for the finals?
Yes, it will be.
Il y en aura, donc on va suivre ça très très bientôt. Je repasse la parole à Max.
Look at that. He says there's going to be a surprise for the finals. I don't believe it. But you never